Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons Dingnuts, the channel where we have high levels of entertainment and low levels of health.
We do have that. We have that in spades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Very much so.
We have low levels of something in spades. That does not make much sense. Who cares?
Well, welcome back. We are playing Marvelous Origins. This is the finale of Season 1 of Marvelous Origins. Currently, they're in a sticky situation, but before we get into that, we'd like for you guys to go check us out on YouTube and Spotify, so you can stay up to date when we drop a new episode, and you can listen back to the rest of the season, so you get the full idea of what has happened from beginning to end.
And please subscribe. Last time I checked, somehow we were breaking math, so let's fix
We're
math.
no longer breaking math.
We're not making math, yay!
It's only 90% of you aren't subscribed.
Instead of 120% of the viewers that not subscribed?
104%.
Oh, sorry, 104.
Yeah. So, you guys
I don't know how that happens.
People be unsubscribing.
I know.
Unsubscribing.
So, please subscribe to YouTube and Spotify. Hit the notification bell so you know when we drop an episode. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit. We don't have a Reddit, but why not make a Reddit for us? We do have a TikTok. We haven't updated it yet, though. But do check us out on all the socials, so then you can know when we drop new merch, when we drop polls, and all sorts of things. So, we're going to get into today's episode. But previously, our heroes were preparing for finals coming up in school when the girls, Grace and Megan, were taken by Adonis Patris, the father of Damon, who is currently in critical condition after his last fight with his father on the bridge. Andreas has left the dinner with his family to go help his friends in dire need. And a new hero has shown up to the scene, establishing a psychic connection with everyone. While, unfortunately, there were some casualties with Newscopter being attacked by Adonis and Super being speared to the chest. We turn now with Mark, or Crane Check, holding, I believe I said it was Grace, yeah, Grace. He's saved from falling from the radio tower, and with the adrenaline rush, he can also feel the injury from the hard ground. Spikes that were down there. X-ray, good. It is your turn, as you have just felt from both Adonis' perspective and from John's perspective, being stabbed and gone unconscious. What do you want to do?
I'm speaking live right now. Super's out for the count.
How out?
I don't feel a connection with him anymore.
Oh, so he's like out.
We need to save these two as soon as possible. They're going to be our number one priority right now.
I've got one.
We'll try to get the other.
Sounds good. My next turn.
On my next turn, I'll do that.
On my next turn.
So I'm going to start like beelining it for the tower as best.
Because your beelining will say it's a dash. So you're roughly right in here, between these two large towers.
Unfortunately, he is Mirage, so he's not in danger of being immediately murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also going to use a telepathic blast on him as well.
All right, go ahead.
10, 12, plus 6, 8d2. Nice.
18 again. Or 18 to hit? Yes, that will hit. Roll for damage. That's not the sign I wanted.
Ooh! That got me a 6 times 3 plus 6.
6, 12, 18,
24.
Very nice. All right, again, you see him just...
And with that, I'm going to go... There's one person you still haven't found. I'm trying to have him, like, search for me so he doesn't focus...
Bro, if he finds you, you're gonna die.
So he doesn't focus over here.
All right, so you're like... Where? Get out of my head!
Of you.
And how can he shout at you shut you out?
If he's searching for me,
No, shut you out, like get you out of his brain.
Oh, he can automatically tune you out.
well, that's what I did. That's why I rolled for the connection
Right.
because I knew he wouldn't be willing.
All right, he's gonna try to search for you, and the cloak.
Yeah, cloak.
I should like the presence. Three people on 20 spaces per rank. It's so far. The target is. So it's your logic defense.
Yeah, my logic defense.
You guys make a vigilance against your logic. Got it.
My logic defense is a 16, so hopefully he didn't do that already.
Mathing is being done.
Base is 17. 21. So he's just where?
Yeah, so he broke free
He
from it.
broke through the mirage and searching for you. Somehow you can feel his gaze.
You're in trouble.
Because here's what last time that this happened with David's character.
It was really bad.
You hit him with the miss or tried to hit him, and you were far up in the air, and he's just boom, immediately found you, and
He's very perceptive.
he's very perceptive.
Fortunately, I'm gonna give you. If he doesn't kill you right now, I'll give you an opportunity to get away.
So, because of that, we're gonna go ahead and do the similar thing of his lovely little ability I like to call the gaze. As soon as he finds you, he's gonna try to make an attack.
You're dead.
That's a fantastic.
You're very dead.
Sure.
You could use a karma in order to try to make him re-roll it.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
If you use one karma, then he's forced to do it with trouble, so he'll have to re-roll the fantastic dice.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Screw that guy.
I'm betting on the 9s. Oh, it's not fantastic, but it still is pretty good.
Hey, anything is like a fantastic is twice as good as the best other option. So,
So he still does.
well, I'm sorry, I can't help you anymore.
He does come in here, and he's gonna chokeslam you.
This is gonna hurt.
Why doesn't he try poking my eyes? That won't help him.
Oh, and he did use action. Oh, actually, no. Oh, no, he can't. Okay. So, yeah, he's going to make an attack. He's going to just grab you and crush you.
All right. So, what's the result?
Yeah, well, it's a fantastic. So that means
I'm pretty sure he's just using a rigged dice.
Yeah, I think he's used. I think that the Vegas dice is rigged.
I give you guys the Vegas die sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I use my own dice though. No, that particular Vegas dice. Okay.
They both roll very lucky.
And by very lucky, we mean
We don't
ones.
even know.
We'll never know. For sure.
Well, it's not a 1. It's not a 6. It's not a 3. It's not a 4, which means it's either a 5 or a 2.
I think it's a 2. Right? Because if you have 6 and 3.
Oh, no, that's the wrong way. It's a 5. You have to flip it over.
Oh, yep, it is a 5.
How much health do you have?
Huh?
How much health do you have?
90.
It's
you're
actually
fine.
quite tough.
So he goes and just and crushes your windpipe, and you take 70 points of damage.
Choking on my blood. Tracking.
Oh wait, no, sorry. That's not right. It's actually. You said how much health you had?
90.
90. So it was a fantastic.
That wasn't doubled already. Well, okay. It's moving on. This is
think it's just
the
cheating
villain's
at this
turn is
point.
taking too
No,
long.
I'm reading it. I was like, wait a minute, something, because I was trying to see its fantastic success, and it's like it takes double damage instead of your thing. So you
So I'm dead.
you crumpled. He's not attempting to fully kill you, just incapacitate.
Oh,
you.
he wasn't tempting. He just did.
So you have crumpled to the ground and you have gone blind again. You can. I will allow you to use a karma to regain roughly back up to like 30. So what is it, the healing?
You roll a vigilance check. If you break a certain threshold, I don't remember exactly what it is, you're able to regain that times your rank. The number you roll times your rank. So 30 is the minimum, basically. If you don't do that, you stay down.
Wait, I was confused. So
So if you spend a karma point, you roll all 3 of those to make a vigilance check.
all right, and I have to break.
I don't remember the exact amount.
We're all in, we'll see.
But I see this book. I see it.
A vigilance check,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not that good.
You gotta get it above a 10.
Well, I got to be 10.
Alright, cool. You gain that. 10 times your rank.
Oh, the hell.
Yeah.
So 30.
30. So you, as he puts you down, as he feels you go limp, and just drops you and kind of ignores you for the time. Arcane, you are here.
I just barely witnessed him, like, super goat get stabbed through, and this random dude that I don't know just, like, get choked out. And I am ticked off, and I'm going to cast Vapors of Valtor.
All right.
Basically, a 75 square radius sphere of inky blackness is going to rise up. Inky mist.
Okay.
So basically, this entire battlefield and then some.
Yeah.
I am going to move my... So should probably place myself in this.
You're flying?
Yes,
right?
I fly. I'm flying over... I'm going to, like... I'm approaching from low so he doesn't notice me, and then I'm going to fly up over here, kind of by the tree.
All right.
All sight is blocked with it more than 5 squares away. So this is going to be the only attack I can make for a little bit, but I'm going to be... I now make a ego attack against his vigilance. Do I have edge on this or not? Let's see. Nothing special. That's unfortunate. That's very low. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there's not a chance this is gonna hit. 12.
That does not hit.
Well, no damage, but he's still blinded.
All right.
Well, not blinded. He can't see very far.
Got it.
Neither can anyone else.
This turn.
Is one last thing. Can I use my movement to help her get down from the tower?
I say just because you did come in and do that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that next turn because I can see her and not much else.
Right. It would be you, but our lovely flying boy comes in. Actually, what is his face?
I would assume if it's the same as mine, 15.
His is 18.
Oh, he's fast. Well, now Icarus is in sight of him.
He's gonna fly up and just. Adonis, stop! Dad, this isn't right. You need to stop this. You're hurting innocent people. I only want the Wakefields, not my real son. You're just an illusion made by them to make me happy. Icarus is gonna just shoot a little blast. Just by him, not to hit. It's just like wind goes up. I don't want to hurt you, but you have to stop now. As those guys aren't getting through that. as she can get. Yeah, so everyone's trying to close in, get closer. I would say it's Super's turn, but he is pinned and unconscious. Rain check, you're up.
Woo! Okay. So was he able to help her with the last bit of his movement, or no?
No, but I can help her next turn probably.
Can you help her next time if the tower could fall?
That's a good point.
Oh my gosh, you reminded me.
Oh no!
Time for wind check and stability check.
I don't like that you kept rolling dice after that.
I have to make 2 checks.
Okay, well, I need to get Grace out of here, so I'm gonna start kind of moving her towards some of the more armed people.
They are kind of moving away from where you guys are, and they're all closing in towards this area, towards the center where Adonis is. She's. Thank you. Who are you?
Nobody.
You're clearly someone. Who are you?
Time to dip and go save other person.
I'm bringing her over, and I'm not saying anything more, and I'm going.
Okay. She's a little disoriented, so that will pass. As she is.
So what does your vapors?
I was gonna try and bring her more like that direction, away from the tower that might could potentially fall.
Is it on me as well then?
Everything. In a larger than this area of spirit.
Like,
So you're killing everybody.
No, I can only kill
Roughly
people
get
if I
you around
intentionally do it.
sounds good.
And
And then can I try
have
and
to
swing
target
line
the
from the tower, or up to the top of the tower from there?
Roll me agility? Well, how? Yeah, roll me agility.
Unfortunately, I can only do it if I know where someone is.
This is stupid.
Nice.
So I know where he was this turn.
13,
but
again.
as soon as he
I
moves,
can't roll anything other than a 13.
I'm just
What
trying to
is
stop
this?
slowing down, stop him from
I think roughly again with that you get back up to there.
And I can basically see Arcane at this point, right? Like, yo,
Yeah.
what's up, Arcane?
Hey, did I fall?
Your mini fell, but you didn't fall.
Yeah, I know.
The tower is swaying again as it.
Starting to fall. Uh-oh.
Rain check, what happened?
This dude! He just kind of came out of nowhere and started.
Looks like he's
throwing
choking
stuff.
out some random person on the ground.
I don't know who that is, but he was talking to my brain earlier, I think.
So since they're talking out loud, since I'm still connected to him, I can hear. So now I'm gonna make the connection with him. I'll keep him distracted. You just keep fighting.
That's what I mean!
This is very weird.
Very strange. I don't like it.
Hey, but can you let me know? Do you know where he is right now?
Right next to me.
If you're able to keep track of him for me, I can keep attacking him.
Well, he kind of choked me out, but we'll see what happens.
All right, now you get range check.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's all.
Reggie.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep. He doesn't know that you're conscious.
Yeah.
He just has dropped you and is slowly getting surrounded by people.
Probably shouldn't alert him to the fact that you're awake.
No, I'm not. That's why I was talking through people's minds. Oh, shit.
You should try connecting with Icarus also.
Am I aware of Icarus being here?
He was
I guess
talking
it depends if these guys.
If they're aware.
Yeah.
Because Icarus did yell at his father. It's like you
Also,
gotta
assuming
stop.
you can hear, then you could.
So I'm gonna try to add him to our link.
All right. He's terrible. Yeah, you connect with him.
All right.
Damon is terrible at rolling anything.
Hey, are you here to help us with this guy?
What? Huh.
I'm in your mind. Don't worry. You could talk through your mind as well.
You just hear static.
Damon, it's really weird, but we're trusting this dude. He's been very apparently helped the other two out for a while.
I'm so confused. I'm just here to stop my dad.
Well, we're all gonna work together to do that.
Well, he just choked me out. He's right next to me.
I saw
And
that.
I'm scared to do anything else.
Do not move. I'm gonna try something I haven't tried in a long time.
Are you gonna do that thing you did to Goblin?
Something like that, yeah.
All right. I'm trusting you.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna pass this.
All right. You do have your cloak that you tried.
I think me turning invisible will help make him more aware that I am not knocked out. So,
He's better than invisible right now.
yeah,
He's infected.
In his eyes, I am dead. I'd rather be dead than invisible at this moment.
Being not a target is better than being an unseen target.
Got it. All right. So these guys are showing up with heavy guns. Just Adonis, Beatrice, stand down. You are surrounded. I won't be standing down anytime here soon. And he's going to just kind of grab into the wall and kind of do like a spray attack where they just throw splinters at.
The lack of visibility is definitely not working in our favor at the moment. I hadn't considered something like that.
And he's just gonna try to essentially hit those guys. Roughly just try to hit whatever's near. Because you are essentially down on the ground. You will not get hit with this.
He is lashing out blind, so he is disadvantaged, but we're also disadvantaged to avoid it.
Yes, indeed. I need to check because they're not. Their stats, I would either consider them
Soldiers, right?
yeah, soldiers.
So they're ones. Rank ones.
Yeah, they're rank ones for sure. So I feel like I know their thing's gonna be either like a.
Their multiplier is a 1.
Here we go. Yeah, so. Yeah, they get hit. As the shrapnel gets thrown. Stay down. As they all get hit and they are knocked down from, just car hoods and rims and everything just get launched. That will be roughly his turn. Arcade, you're up.
So, through the telepathic link, you still know where he is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I see through his senses.
Alright, cool. I could attack him, but I think that's a bad idea. I'm going to fly over.
Well, you can't see through. I can see through his senses.
Well,
You
as long
can't.
as you can tell me where he is, and I can attack with vapors. It doesn't say I have to see them. I just target a person. But I can only target a person if I'm aware of where they are roughly. So, but I'm going to just help her down
All right.
and get her away from the tower, like
Got it.
well away from the tower.
It's like, are you with Super? Were you one of the heroes on the bridge?
Yeah, I know Super.
Okay, well, go help him. He looks really hurt.
I will help him as soon as I help you down.
Oh, okay. As the
I'm not arguing.
as you're up there and you're a little bit like talking as the tower does begin to fall, but you are able to.
You're dead.
I thought it fell.
You are able to fly away.
I'm gonna try to deposit her like somewhere over here, past the fences.
How many spaces can you fly?
Frickin' far.
He's broken.
I'm broken in certain things. I'm very squishy.
Roughly you'll fly over to here.
Can I fly to right here instead? Then I just want to get her outside of the junkyard.
Not outside the map barriers there.
I want to deposit her outside of the map barrier. Yes.
Nope.
Aww.
You stay within the map.
All right. And I assume
That
I
is
took
out of
my
bounds.
action because I took time to talk and all that stuff.
Yeah. Roll me agility check, please.
Uh-oh. Why are you making me roll agility checks?
No particular reason. The tower's falling. And you're on the tree where it's falling.
16. That's much better than I've been rolling. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that roughly happens.
Okay, the tree's a stronger tree than I anticipated.
Yeah, he's over here like.
And
man,
I'm not in
this
as
is-
good of a position as I thought I was.
We'll see how long that lasts, because I don't think
Those guys are gonna die. Grace is down on the ground. This isn't good.
You signed up to be
You
heroes.
jump down, grab the people, and run that direction.
Yeah, so you see
Once
the
it's my
tower,
turn.
and
Y'all, I'm liking this telepathic thing.
Yeah,
like, it's making it so
it's-
we can all benefit from
very
like
helpful.
the blinding mist, which was mostly just me being a support character last time. It's actually just being an advantage for everyone because we can now communicate where everything is.
That's what my character is like 99% support character.
You are going to be an enormous asset.
so yeah,
You were
that
the
tower,
ultimate man in the chair.
the tower, you see like, oh no, oh no, oh no, as the tree and it collide, and it's holding it up, but you can hear the tree just,
Starting
and also
to
the tower just,
snap.
yeah. So either or could give at any moment.
Okay.
So, but you are roughly safe from and by the branches there.
Okay. And is it my turn right now?
No. It is. It's his turn. So he can't really see his father very well.
You can see 5 spaces. That's how far you can see before the mist gets too thick to see.
He's flying up.
Yes, I know. I'm just clarifying this so everyone's aware. 5 spaces is your limit of sight.
So he's gonna just blind shoot where he last was aware of his father.
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
We roll the highest. That does not hit. As he goes in, and it kind of clears the mist for a bit as the wind combines. Just
That makes sense.
and it just hits right past him. He's like, there. I think it makes it clear, and the mist just fills back in. He's like, gosh, dang it.
He should move now.
He's gonna try to fly around, and he's gonna like try to fly and see that helicopter. Just, you need to get out of here now. It's not safe for you.
And you're not going to get any more good camera shots.
It's like, can you clear the fog? I tried. It's not safe. Get out of here. It's like, you can't tell us what to do. Who are you? It's like, I am Icarus. The guy that died for ecology. Okay, look, it's... Just get out of here. We're not leaving.
I'm gonna connect the minds of the people here. This is God. Get out of here.
This was not how I expected today's session to go, guys. Now we're impersonating God.
Oh no.
The best and worst episode.
Lightning bolt.
I can provide that.
Nope. That's Kevin Good himself. So,
Get out of here.
they are flying.
Oh my
away.
gosh.
They're flying in a cloud,
That was a bad direction. Well, they're higher than that, so they're actually they'll be fine.
but they'll be fine.
They're actually way higher than the tower, so this is not actually as bad as it looks. Can you clear the fog? No!
This is God. Okay, we're leaving. That's like that Captain America scene. It's like, we need border here. This is like, why should we listen to you? Perimeter here. It's like, you need to leave. It's not safe. Why would I listen to you? This is God.
This is God. It is not safe. Get out of here.
It's, or also that one time where it's just like, hey, you're not authorized to. Son, just don't.
We're on swans, and that was the best move. Oh, I will give you edge on your next thing here for that one.
You could give him a karma point. That's one
It's
of
the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
It's already spent karma point.
It is now
You have one left.
Adonis's turn, and he, not able to see, is going to get very upset. And if you could see him, again, that similar feeling of just like the rage, the heat builds up, and through your senses, you just wait. What's going on?
Of course, he has a super clap. Why didn't I think that he would have a super clap?
That's a marvelous.
The mist will come back. It'll just take a moment.
I need you to change out that dice, sir.
Fine.
Here, I got one. No, pass the curse dice.
It's okay, I use my Pokemon die.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do it. Fine.
Eli uses the tray of shame.
Actually, you know what? No. I am the DM.
You want?
So I'll make
Yeah,
it
I was honestly
I'll make
pretty
it even worse
surprised
for
when
you.
you said okay.
I'll make it even worse for you. You're gonna see me roll it. So you can see all those marvelous ones.
Oh,
And I
no.
can't do a thing about it.
Oh no, this is the worst thing a DM can do. He's just like actually throwing it up to chance.
Yep. So yeah,
he
he
can kill
claps
something
and everything around him. So I'll say to this tree to like here, just clears of all the smoke.
I'm very glad I'm not over there.
I'm very glad I'm pretending to
To
be
be dead.
unconscious.
As that will essentially be his turn, and it's just more people are gonna get hurt until the Wakefields show up. They can't keep sending their lackeys to do that business. And that will be his turn. The supers, but he is currently
Dead.
I need to go help
Zen
Super as
is-
soon as I can.
rain check. It is your turn.
It's my turn. Well, I'm gonna hop on.
You're on this tree like.
Oh no!
Bad place to be.
I'm gonna hop on down and I'm gonna run Grace away from the direction that the tower is falling.
Okay. So I'm getting tangled up in my wires here. But that's fine. Alright, so you hop down. So you get her, and I'll say.
Dash that direction.
Yep, I am dashing on this way.
So I'll say, yeah, you can roughly swing line over towards here.
Everyone's dead.
Icarus
Everyone's
died.
dead.
A tree
Everyone
died.
The whole arena is falling apart, and I love it.
The other tree fell down.
I mean, soon it will.
Oh no. Of course! Of course! Why would it fall any other direction?
So it doesn't do that, but it does definitely fall.
That ain't great. Am I about to be hit by a tree?
Yeah, roll me an agility check.
I don't want to roll an agility check. I want to intentionally position myself between me and the person that I'm going with and cast Shield of the Seraphim.
All right, then we'll roll for that.
I think it would
guarantee-
still be agility.
I'm trying to get hit.
Yeah, but like agility to jump in front of them.
I could do that if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all
That went well.
Wow. It's
Oh.
The dice understood the assignment.
Uh-huh.
They should allow you to go that far.
Okay, that is 16, 21.
21. All right, so yeah, that tree definitely hits the shield and bounces off.
I'm assuming that it's enough damage, more than 20 damage, and therefore breaks the shield. Oh.
It's a tree.
Well, I will maintain the shield until... Okay, that's actually slightly unfortunate, because I was hoping to use the instantaneous version of this. But since it is no longer instantaneous, the vapors of Altor are going to start fading.
Actually, they don't.
They don't?
No, you've gone to like a battle-ready state that you're able to maintain on both of these.
I appreciate this.
As
okay.
we are now instituting the marvelous rules of where concentration is, you can keep a number of concentration things equal to your rank.
I appreciate this very much. I will not get caught sneaking out again, guys.
That's how.
I just had to wait for the right moment for you to show up here, and now, in this do or die moment, you are able to concentrate on those things.
What did I just talk
So yeah, the whole tower falls. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna do this rolling for one of you guys. You know who was in the line of fire for that?
My dad. Your daddy. I don't even notice.
1.
No! Why are you having so many fantastics? Stop it with the marvelouses, please! I beg you,
No,
use the cursed dice.
That's a rigged dice.
Karma point. I want to use a karma point to reroll to get rid to put triple on that.
That's a 4.
Better. Not much, but better.
I want to try rolling that dice now. I'm switching up my marvelous die. Yeah, this feels heavy. I'm feeling it.
Go ahead, roll it.
Oh, it's close.
That's the worst you can get.
You have a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a 1.
That's a 6.
As
the tree and the tower, everything
think
just
Eli's
starts
just
coming down.
Got like a little switch over there. Have you ever watched Oceans?
I've studied Oceans every time before this, so I can get the switch just right and just one. Yes. As it goes down. I love how broken this whole arena is.
My dad just got totally murdered.
He is currently pinned by that.
That was on live television.
That was live, yeah. Yeah,
They didn't get a great view of it, but they got some.
Live at 5.
I think that's the area where the smoke was clear.
That is in the area where the smoke was clear.
So that was on live.
Did any of you guys see that?
If Icarus is looking at it, then
Probably
yes.
did not.
He probably saw it.
If Icarus is looking at it, then yes.
Are you going to let me know that they're in it? Well, actually, is Icarus, like, do I know that Innocence just got hurt over there?
Yeah, I would probably say Innocence got hurt from that fall, guys.
Innocence.
I'll go check it out next.
Because I have no idea who that is.
All right, so that was your turn, I think, because you saved her and then that fell. X-ray, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Well, seeing how things are really going to crap, I think it's time for me to do another telepathic blast to this man's brain structure.
He's gonna just kill you again.
What if just thinks he's having a headache?
He's not going to. At least do, if you're gonna do something, at least do Mirage and run away from him. Like, you gotta not be dying. You gotta not die. That's #1 priority.
I trust myself. I trust that Icarus will help me.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna die.
Would you like to try to use my so-called rig die?
No, because you won't flip the switch.
I just flipped a switch.
Feel it. It feels different than other die.
I think it's just larger.
No. Something's up. See?
Never mind.
This guy.
Go ahead, use it.
Nope. I'm
I
not
did
a
say you
cheater.
can use Edge on this next one, so roll that one and take the higher of the two.
Use it.
This is usually my mobilist die. Alright.
We have opposite
And
dice.
I know he knows. See?
There you go.
All
It's
right, so
amazing.
that's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus whatever.
6.
17.
You know what's really fun? Thanks for letting me use that die. Because since it's a marvelous, if it hits...
Which it did.
Which it did indeed.
Oh my goodness. Click. Telepathic blast.
On us, it's stunned for 1 round.
Now that's great.
That's very nice to have him. So now you run.
Alright. I guess I roll this one again, right?
Yep.
For damage, it will be doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
6, 12, 18.
Gives you what you want.
18 plus 6.
24.
24
Times 2.
Times 2.
48.
48. And he's stunned for 1 round.
As he's just... I will say with that blast and with your state, it kind of... I will allow it, for the fun of it, to do focus damage. No, don't. And health damage.
Ooh, nice. Suddenly just gets back up.
Yeah. Like, as through his vision, everything just kind of goes blurry. Just
Akira!
no,
Leave me alone!
leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's essentially what happens. Is that his vision just goes blurry and that he can't see very well, and he's stumbling. Just what? That is your turn. Arcane, you're it.
I'm going to fly over into the... after pulling her out from underneath the tree and telling her to just run, I'm going to fly over here and start looking for Indian people.
All right. You do make it over there, and you do see a woman in like heavy guard attire, just trying to like move Raoul and say, "Over here!
I fly
One of
down.
my men is down. Our leader's down."
I fly over and I'm going to start The Vapors of Voltor I'm able to use in order to attack things. Could I attack rubble with it?
Sure.
I'm gonna just start using it to attack larger pieces of rubble and move it out of the way.
All right, so you blast some of this rubble away.
And he started blasting.
I was just about to make that joke. Dude.
So and then I just started blasting, just like mist coalesces around, and then coalesces around, and then just like drives and like makes it start to crumble and fall to pieces.
So yeah, you do see, once it all clears away, that your father indeed in full guard
Wear that you haven't seen before is just, or is like pinned down by the tower, and he has like a large, like spike right in his side. And just
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Telepathic link. Someone call an ambulance if they have the ambulance. They probably already have. Oh, freaking no! 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 Just like freaking out a little bit.
That guy's in critical condition. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. We'll take care of this guy. Go get him some help.
I'm gonna look over at the person. I can try to fly him to a hospital.
go get him out of here now.
I'm gonna pick him up and I'm just gonna start flying towards the hospital. So I guess I'm gonna be gone for another 2 rounds.
Now this is why you weren't able to leave out of there. All right, so yeah, you guys.
I was gonna come back.
So you guys fly out. It is
I will
Icarus.
remove-
he's going to essentially fly right above, and just
You're gonna see whatever mist is around start to swirl around him as he kind of almost does like a waterbending, airbending move. It brings it around, and just
I
straight
did not realize
um,
that I had that.
satellite beam his dad because he is stunned. He does have edge on it. So I need my lovely little red die here.
But I know it's rigged now.
Not for Damon.
We want Damon to succeed, so we want the rigging. Oh, but not for Damon.
He has edge though because he is stunned. That's better.
It's a lot better.
15,
20. That will hit. That barely hits him.
Oh!
And he is doing his little elemental blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
So I start blasting.
I use Eldritch Blast.
blasting.
I use Eldritch Blast.
I use Eldritch Blast. Or any other thing I could use as a warlock.
2 points of focus for every. If he spends 30,
This is pure chaos.
yeah.
Anyway.
Someone still needs to get super to the place. Like, I know he's more likely to survive than a normal civilian, but like, no, someone needs to go help him out.
But don't worry, I'm over there now. I haven't even really seen him. All I knew is that he was down. So now I've seen him.
That's plus
So
15.
this ain't good.
So that's plus 15.
So now he gets to roll damage.
Hurry, heavens! So yeah, the winds and everything just start to pull in together, and the copters that are left start to like get pulled in, as if he's like creating a vacuum. Oh!
A lot of damage.
That's really good for you
That's
guys.
a lot of damage.
What rank is Icarus?
That's a lot of damage.
Either 2 or 3. I don't think any of us
I
are
would
rank
assume
one.
he's a 3.
He's a 3. 3 times 6?
18
18.
plus something.
Plus 15.
What?
Because he spent 30 focus.
Holy. Okay.
So 18 plus 15. Quick maths, audience.
What?
So
18 plus 15?
33.
Plus 5.
So he just power drives his old man into the ground here.
How much damage?
38.
That's a decent amount of damage.
It's gotta be at least 1.
At least
That is indeed.
So yeah, he hits him with that.
And that will be his turn, as it is. Oh, great. How long does stun last for?
1 round. So he doesn't get his turn.
Yeah, so he's stunned. He still gets pounded by the wind, and
Bro's rocked right now.
Bro's getting around.
You
right
ran
now.
away from that dude after.
Rain Check, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Hold up.
No.
Do I
Why would
see?
Because he's gonna kill you again on his turn.
Yeah, you made it over that side, and you guys like you kind of look around after seeing everything fall, and you see Super just pinned.
Absolutely pinned against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna check his pulse.
All right, you go run over, check his pulse, and
Oh, that's not good.
it's a very slow heartbeat.
That's
And
not good.
You can tell that the wound has it's bleeding a lot. He's losing quite a bit of blood.
That's not good. I'm not gonna pull it out because he would bleed out more.
There we go, smart man.
Basic EMR.
Yeah.
So he's just like kind of impelled like in the side right now.
Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try and start like almost like plugging the wound with like little bits of fabric, and I'm gonna look at the suit arm thing and see like if I can help him at all with that. Like, suit, do something.
Do something. There's no response from your suit. Seems as if your time with Stark Tech has expired.
Oh no.
I really wish there was a healing spell. I really wish that there was.
I mean, you're lucky Adonis took something before this fight. He normally has a gift factor. It's been suppressed. So you should have been doing this whole fight. But
Very
something's
glad.
repressed it. Or suppressed it.
I'm very glad that it's suppressed. I would like to figure out how that happened.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, if we make it out here alive, I can figure something.
Emergency responders will probably be coming. Like,
Yes. I mean,
you
there's
could
not
get-
much I can do at this point. I'm just gonna attack the bad guy. I'm gonna swing line over and just like swing line and like double kick him in the face. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that attack.
you have edge because he's still stunned.
I
How
have
long will it
edge.
take for my mist to come back in?
So does that mean I roll the
in that
lowest one?
area?
Reroll the lowest one.
Yeah, you re-roll the lowest one. I would say top initiative. It'll come back.
Okay. It's not going to matter a huge amount because I'm not able to take actions much right now, but
Oh, it was lower. So do I
You take the higher one.
take the higher one? Dang it. That's 13 plus a melee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 18.
18 does not hit. Dang it! Yeah, so you go in, and he's like a little stunned by the hit because he wasn't expecting it, but it's like hitting a wall. Like you just hit him, and just you're like, oh, this guy's solid.
second attack. I wish.
And there's nothing I can really do. What's the C action again?
Actually, you're up.
My turn. All right, so this guy,
He's going to kill you next
he's not stunned anymore, but he's pinned.
Yeah, I'd say he's pinned after that blast.
That blast. All right. I'm gonna see all this rubble around, and him being pinned, I'm just gonna lift up some rubble with my telekinetic and drop it on him.
All right.
Because I've got telekinetic that you boys have not seen yet.
We could use that a lot right now.
Let's go. All right. So yeah, there's plenty of rubble all around here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to just move it on top of him to keep him pinned.
Yeah, kind of just drop it on this guy. I don't know how I'd roll damage for that thing. Lifting it up and dropping it on him.
He does not succeed in getting that off. Oh, that's probably low. Yeah, no, he. Roll your marvelous die, and then your modifier for that one is going to be 2.
2.
Well, 5.
So
It's a giant beam of metal.
so this
Times
times
5.
times 5.
Times 5 or plus 5?
Times 5.
Nice.
Because it's a giant beam of metal.
That's unfortunate.
It's more marvelous.
It's very fortunate.
Very fortunate. So it essentially counts like as a 6.
So 30.
Yeah, you just. And he is pinned by this pillar. Arcane, it's your turn as the mist. After Damon swirled and brought it all in, the mist kind of rejoined and it is now cloudy again.
Cool. Well, I'm flying away currently,
Yes.
so I can't do anything other than fly away.
Yeah, he's just flying his father to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm maintaining concentration on the vapors. So if you guys want to take advantage of the obscured vision, you're welcome.
If I'm being
to do
honest,
that.
with the level of stress you're under right now, I feel like it'd be pretty hard for you to keep concentration on a spell because all you're thinking about is your father
However,
right now.
you do not seem to understand. I exist in a constant state of anxiety. I am accustomed to high levels of stress, and I've actually have had to I actually have
Stress check, roll now.
Okay.
No, that's the thing because like with this like
I
situation.
should probably roll all of the dice.
With this situation you're in right now, like I would assume the only thing you could focus on
This is the first time I've lost a parent.
is your father.
Yeah. 11, 13. What kind of a check would this be?
I'd say.
Vigilance, maybe?
Either vigilance or logic check, because it is a mental kind of thing.
Which one would you like me to do? Because depending on that, I either have edge or
We'll
use
do
the
vigilance.
Okay. So that's 11, 13, 18.
You're able to maintain. I'll say your shield drops, but you are able to maintain.
That's
the
okay.
miss.
I don't need.
As
this
you're
shield
just
right
like,
now.
don't. So that is your turn as you're flying away. Icarus is gonna again see that and just, whatever you're doing, keep him pinned. And again, just. It's like I saw where he was last time. I hope I don't miss.
Wait a second.
That's all terrible.
I think he
because there's
missed.
miss, takes the lower of it. So yeah, he definitely misses with that.
So it's miss, but he's also pinned. So
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be troubled. It would be exactly equal. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He missed
The
anyway.
first one rolled
The first
bad.
one missed.
doo-doo feces.
So yeah, he sends out another shot. The miss clear for a second, and then they fill back in. He's like, okay, so.
Oh, he doing little teleports.
Oh wait.
Woohoo! I'm flying.
Nope, that's not you. As he just. Like, let's get you out of there. And that will be his turn. It is now his turn. Let's see if you can bench press this thing off of him.
Probably can. I would assume.
Because I'm next to him as well.
That's
Yeah, I
a
think
pretty
bench
trash.
press is
No, that's a
off.
trash roll. That's a 1. Those aren't
No, those
sixes.
are
Those are
sixes.
sixes.
Those are the sixes?
Yep,
I thought those were the
sixes.
ones.
No, those are sixes.
Huh, those are sixes. Never mind.
That's why I use that set, because then I know easily when it's sixes and ones.
Gotcha. That's a very smart idea.
So yeah, he.
Yeah, I think you can do it. That's a raw 15. That's a 15 without anything else.
Any modifiers. So he. Yeah, that's gonna hurl up in the air. Damon, you, my friend, will have to try to dodge that. Woohoo! Marvelous! Woo! So he feels it in the air, like what?
Oh,
As
sorry.
like
I thought that it was the father that got the marvelous. I'm happy that Damon got the marvelous.
No, Marvelous. Damon got it, and he.
Oh wait, his name's Damon. I thought his name was Icarus.
Icarus
That's
is
his
his
hero
hero
name.
name.
Yeah, so he dodges that as it flies towards him. He's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Gosh dang it.
Put me in danger?
Reggie.
Oh.
Is he? You're fine. You don't get hit by it.
Lucky.
I wouldn't have been able to dodge it either unless somebody was looking at me. I would just sat there. Go.
That would be unfortunate, yeah. Well, Damon probably saw it. Oh, but no, you're in the mist, so he can't see you.
Can't see squat. Your turn, rain check.
Well, I'm next to him,
That's right.
and I'm screwed. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am
Beat him
going. What?
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Yep, I'm gonna beat him up. And I'm gonna do what's called a
the
chain strike. So I take an attack on him with edge.
Mm-hmm.
On a normal hit, on a normal success, he just takes regular damage. But on a fantastic, I get to hit him.
Go ahead. Let's. hope we
Remember
get
that one time that that Eric hit us 3 in a row?
Yeah, Killmonger hit you a lot.
Ouchie. That.
You have edge.
I do have edge. I roll the lowest one, which is. Two of them are the same. So I just roll.
Choose which one. Yeah, choose which one.
My fantastic die.
Yes, that's the one you want to do.
Please. Fantastic!
There we go.
We be hitting, boys.
So 12, 15 plus 4, which is 19.
Did you times that?
What?
By 2.
You double it because it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, you do hit. But roll for
okay.
damage now.
Roll for
Oh.
damage.
And then you can do it again.
But it would still be a double, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
5 times 4, which is 20.
Yes, 20.
20.
Plus.
Plus 4, so 24 to hit.
Shouldn't you? But you double it at
48.
the end after.
So it's 48.
Oh. Yeah, and don't forget
Holy-
it's a fantastic, so you double that.
What kind
You
of
double the
attack
amount
is
damage
this?
you deal.
Yeah, so it would be 48. Right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I did bad math.
So yeah, you hit him, and then because it is chain strikes, you get a swing again at him.
Just swing again. So let's see if we hit. Fantastic!
That means you gotta go a third time with that.
Do I really?
Keep pulling a Killmonger, guys.
Roll the damage.
Wait,
We fought a Killmonger. Fought
That's
Killmonger a little
12.
while ago.
with this
plus four,
weapon,
16
every
times
time he
two.
gets a fantastic, he rolls again.
No, with the attack that
With
he's
the
doing.
I did chain,
chain
strikes.
strikes.
So that's gonna be 32 total.
32 total. All right. I pray you get another fantastic here, buddy.
No.
With edge.
Oh, with edge! And it's the same thing, it's a 3 to 3! My fantastic die, let's go.
Maybe that one's.
That's 6! That's
still
really good!
So you do hit, I believe.
I think I hit, yeah, I will hit. I will
All
hit.
right, roll
Cool
damage.
little system.
Heck yeah!
What?
This is a cool little system. This
Yeah.
3 dice system.
Okay,
That's super
only
nice.
3. We've never broken 3 as that is the record
Oh,
of chain
that's,
strikes.
that's terrible. 8 plus 4 is 12 times 2 is 24.
24.
So another 24 damage. I just dealt a ton of damage to this dude.
As you go in, and he's stunned, confused, and everything, and you're hitting him.
Advisable to leave his line of sight.
That's the plan.
And so you go, and each strike is chipping away at him. His like leather armor kind of deal is getting chipped and torn as you knock him down to one knee, and then you keep on hitting him over and over. You knock him down to another knee. He's just.
And I'm going to swing line the crap out of there. Uh-oh. Is he gonna try and grab me? This isn't good. Uh-oh. He's gonna rip my leg off.
Nani? Oh wait, no, yeah, because he did get reaction to grab you, so that. So now this is
Yeah, because he's not stunned.
18 to hit.
Where's my defense?
Should be your melee defense.
Defense score, which is 14.
That's
Thank
29 points of
goodness.
damage.
Holy crap! It still is a lot of damage.
Slams you into the ground as you try to swing line away.
Oh, guys, I'm at half health.
As it is X-Ray, your turn.
My pawn.
Yep. And you have like almost a line of sight of him because he's kind of on the ground looking at the guy that just landed on the ground.
He's looking. Looking. Blind.
Oh yeah, he is blind.
We're two blind dudes.
Well, he has You use his senses. You have his his like Daredevil X vision.
So I still
hear everything.
I'm still able to attack this guy then.
Yeah. So he ignores the miss because he hears versus sight.
Which is one of the nicest things about this card.
Yeah.
I can also make it so people can't fly. in this.
So the fun the
Or
difference
swing.
between me and him
No,
is
yes, you can swing line in it.
Oh,
You're not allowed to fly, web sling, or glide, but you are allowed. Wait, yes, you can web swing. You can do that. You just can't glide or fly.
Okay, makes sense.
so the fun thing that makes me and him like stand apart is he's blind, but he still has his other senses that really help him out.
And you have everyone else's senses.
I'm blind, and I have everyone else's senses. If nobody's around him, he can still see. If nobody's around me,
You can't see
I am
spot.
just a blind dude.
He's effectively blind. All right. What are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna do another telepathic blast. These things are being putting in some work on this guy.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder what his focus is at right now. Hopefully low.
That was great.
That was pretty good roll. All right.
Yeah, that would hit. His
14
his logic
plus
is-
6 is 20.
Yeah, his logic is a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Well, it's-
means his defense. That means that you only need a 10 in order to.
But his
beat it.
logic defense is 10.
I wish I could attack logic defense.
He's not the smartest,
I
but
can
he
attack-
is strong.
Oh yes, I'm aware.
What is it?
6.
6 times 3 plus 6. So times 4 basically. 24.
All right. So you hit him. You just.
My head hurts. My head hurts.
That is your turn. Hold up. Arcane, you are still flying away.
I will arrive at the hospital soon.
Yes. These guys, those guys are down. This is
How long of a range can you maintain a telepathic connection across?
As long as you're in the same dimension as I am.
Cool. So I'm still vaguely aware of what's going on over there.
It's like you could be on the other side
Of the world.
of
Y'all.
the universe.
I can think of some helpful applications of that. You guys remember how I don't need to actually be near? There's no range for the mists of Morpheus, right?
Oh!
So it's gonna be Icarus's turn, and he's just going to bring in all the mists and clear it, and just kind of Yu Hakusho kind of the finger gun towards him, just under his breath. If it would have hit,
I'm sorry, Dad.
it's me. I mean, you're right next to me. Don't give me the idea.
I would die. I would die.
Roll to give the DM the idea.
Karma.
Nope.
So that's
Yeah, the mist of Morpheus is
7.
9.
Can I give you another karma?
I believe you can, yeah.
Another karma. I want Icarus to take out his dad.
More drama. More drama. That's better. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That misses still. So he goes in,
It's called mind interrogation.
and it just barely, as Icarus just falls down and flying. As that will end his turn. Guess whose turn it is now? So his dad is going to look at him and just. You never were my son. Just a foul creation. As another. Right. There's another helicopter.
Another helicopter.
Adonis, stop what you're doing now! He's just.
Wakefield?
It is Gerald Wakefield in the helicopter.
That is a terrible place for you to be! Helicopters are easy for him to blow up!
They are indeed easy for him to blow up. You don't have to do this. You
took my son away. I'm sending back your creation.
Yeah, he really is.
That's so freaking marvelous. What is? They're fantastic. What is this?
So he's going to take their creation and throw it back at them. He's gonna grab Damon and throw him at the helicopter. That's fine. Not bad. It's only 29.
He's still going through.
Yeah, he's still going through a helicopter, and he also has no focus. That's why he's grounded.
So.
As I'm lying, that too is exactly what he needed. As that ends his turn, rain check, you're up.
Kane, get back.
Rain check, you're up.
Well, I can't do anything. Really. So I'm just gonna do Chain Strike again.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna attack him with Edge.
My attacks take like 0 focus. Because I'm like rocking with focus right now.
Oh crap! It's not my marvelous die. That's fine. I'm not gonna hit him no matter what at this point. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no, I miss.
9, 11, plus 4, which is 15. Yeah. So you.
And he breaks my arm.
Oh, you're punching with your arms? I thought you had like little billy clubs.
I do have billy clubs. Never mind.
Yeah, he.
Oh, that sucks. And I'm gonna swing line the fetch out of there and hope that he doesn't catch me again.
He's probably gonna catch you.
He probably is gonna catch me again.
What's your agility defense?
Agility defense 14.
Yeah, that counts.
He said, "You tried this once already, you idiot."
I've seen this move.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that will hit.
That will hit.
He has a plus 1 to attacks.
I'm dead.
69.
I'm out cold, guys. I am out cold. That ain't good.
Slams you into the ground. And just tosses you over your shoulder.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. As X-Ray, you're up. As another one of your senses just went down.
I have no idea what this guy. Actually, no, I'm still connected to him, so never mind.
Why don't you roll me a d6?
That was my marvelous.
You got a fantastic.
he goes.
rolled a one.
He goes.
Since you did say it was your marvelous, right? Fine. You don't get hit with the barrage of bullets.
I love this little orange die.
As whatever agents are still left in here after the spray attack, they just.
Plus, it looks like I'm behind a bunch of people as well.
Yeah, you're over there. So, they were gonna fire, but you rolled the 1, and it's marvelous. So, shoot, stun, not to kill. Oh, also they can't hit because I'm a miss.
If they've gotten this close, then they can see. It's 25 feet, like basically 20. Assuming D&D rules, 25 feet is how far you can see. Or you can see.
Yeah. And you didn't mention.
Which is not an easy thing to do.
And they're like agents, so they're really crappy. So they,
Yeah, they don't. Nothing adds to their movements.
so they're shooting at him, and the bullets just bounce off him. You make it to the hospital, and they're just like, "Oh, what's going on? Who are you?"
Doesn't matter right now. He's dying. Take care of him. He was at the tower incident. I need to go back there.
Well, no, you need to sign in. You need to fill out his paperwork.
Would you rather I fill out paperwork or go bring more people to survive?
Go bring us more people then.
I'm gonna go fly back as fast as I possibly can.
Um,
Would you rather I do paperwork or go say bring more people?
Do I have to like roll death?
Could he use karma to regain health again?
You can use karma. So roll a vigilance check.
You got to make a 10 or nothing happens. If you make a 10
I don't
or
think it's
higher-
my turn yet, is it?
It's him. It's Icarus's turn. He just got thrown into a
Into
helicopter,
a helicopter.
and he honestly probably just gonna. As the helicopter's kind of trying to spin, can he teleport with no focus?
I've got eyes on this guy now, right?
Yes.
All right. I just
He can teleport with no focus. That's actually really nice. I forgot.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time focus is only for attacking.
So he's gonna grab Wakefield and
I can also use focus for lightning.
and get up to here.
I can use focus for a long
So he's about 60 feet on that tower now. He's like, you better stop him now because we can't do anything against him. And that will be his turn. And it is now this guy's turn. As
Dead.
actually no, he's gonna go against people that shot him, so you can't tell. He's gonna pull like a General Zod kind of move, where you just and just starts throwing these guys around.
This guy basically is General Zod.
He really is.
So there's one main guy. You need to roll for that one. He's just
He's killed multiple dudes today.
I was trying to avoid casualties. That's why.
We'll see the casualty count on the news afterwards.
Freaking high.
It's got to be at least one.
At least one. And that will be the end of his turn. And C goes in and just
I
takes
found a
these
power I would
guns
very
and
much
knocks
like
them out
today.
and everything. As rain check, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna spend 10 karma. Or not karma.
Focus.
Focus. 10 focus. I'm gonna get 4 hit points back.
Do you have a healing factor?
You multiply it by your rank.
Do you have a healing factor?
Wait.
It's called Do This All Day.
Oh,
It's
okay.
completely different.
Sorry, I thought you were using your karma points.
So no, it's basically 5 points for every, or it's 2 points of health for every 5 karma I spend.
That's whoa. You mean focus?
Focus, yeah.
That's very small, first of all.
Yes.
Second,
Well, if you think about it, pretty much every time Captain America says I can do this all day, he's bloody and bad.
He's on the brink of death.
I can do this all day.
are you sure you don't want like healing factor instead? That sounds like a much better
Healing factor is
option.
passive.
Exactly. It's passive and it heals you more.
Anyway, I am getting the fetch out of there. And I am swing right in the crowd out.
All right, so you do make it out of there. Because you preoccupied with other people now. Actually, your turn.
So Icarus is up,
Yeah, he's up and kind of just like trying to look in the direction.
trying to look in the direction.
They're still.
I thought he'd be close enough right now.
Each block is like 360 feet up.
So I don't have any eyes on him still.
Not only.
Well, that's still good. You have his own senses.
Yeah. Plus I got my ESP. Technically
That's right,
speaking.
too.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna do another telepathic blast on this guy
All right.
because this thing's just putting in some work apparently.
Yep.
And by work, I mean I haven't done any physical damage except for once. So hopefully he's almost out of power.
I think that this guy's freaking strong. His vigilance defense is relatively high.
12 plus 6.
Yeah, this thing is low. It's really bad.
Good. Too bad it doesn't do physical damage because it seems like I'm the only person who that can get through his defense.
I don't know how high his vigilance defense is, but I would assume it's decent.
Pretty good.
It's probably lower than his melee defense, but if it isn't, you're never going to get through his focus.
That is 18 damage.
All right. And you can see he is wearing down a lot. Just
His mental is going down.
If we can get rid of all of his focus, that'd be wonderful.
Arcane, you're flying back.
Can I-
Hopefully.
Can I take an action real fast?
Okay.
I'm still in connection with him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the Mists of Morpheus on him?
On me?
No, not on him, on the target.
That'd be pretty hard because isn't it? You have to have.
There
them
is
in
no
view?
range.
But don't you have to have them in?
I don't know. I just barely. I pulled this out so I can look at it. It's very poorly described. Like, Mists of Morpheus. Oh, there it is. That was Mists of Morpheus. The character makes an ego check against the target's vigilance defense. There is no range. There is no specification of anything. I don't know how I should interpret this. And it just describes what happens if I succeed.
Is there anything that says like spell casting has to have this prerequisite? Like say like sorceress.
I have that, yeah.
So what's the sorceress prerequisite? Is there anything?
Sorceress means that my background is sorcery.
Oh.
I will say
I don't think that that makes sense.
that you will still have to be able to see him for that
Okay.
to effect.
That makes a lot more sense. I just wanted to see. Okay, in that case, I'm dashing back as fast as possible.
Alright, so yeah, you're,
I'm not carrying anyone now, though.
so you're flying faster. Hopefully you'll make it in time. Icarus is going to... Adonis, I may not be your son from here, but I'm the same person with the same memories. All this death is not worth it. You have to let it go. He has a similar... Smeller. He does. He can use his senses to try to find you guys.
Very good.
He's just... You can see he's very tired and worn out. As... From that copter... Well, actually... He's gonna take a sniper shot.
I'm very, very glad suddenly that I flew my dad to the hospital.
All units are coming down from the count here. Yeah, he's gonna just try to his best to talk to him, and he's going to. Just get you over to here, and end his turn. Oh no, it's his turn. So he is going to now jump up here after everyone's gone, and just never forgive you for what you did to my son. But I hope this is not bloodshed. No. He's going to jump away.
Guys, I'm terrified that the only reason that we're alive is because he decided to leave of his own free will. You might have had something to do with that by making it so he started running out of power and incentivizing him to leave, but that is really not good.
I will say he jumps and everything, there's fires, it is chaotic. As he's jumping in the air, you, Arcane, do see him just as his arch, as you're on your way back at full speed.
Can I cast Mists of Morpheus now?
You certainly may try.
All right, so I attack against which defense? Vigilance defense.
Yeah, let's all
Fantastic.
make reactions attacks towards him.
Marvelous. Yeah. So grand total that is a 23.
All right,
And
that
it's
will
marvelous.
hit.
So because I got a marvelous. Instead of him being stunned, he straight up fell asleep.
All right, so you hit him with the miss, and he goes up and almost goes through like a cloud, and just as his momentum completely stops. Reggie, roll that die for me, please.
6. Oh no.
According to the text of the spell, it will now remain. He will remain asleep until, as long as I maintain concentration. I suppose hitting the ground will probably supersede that, or whatever you're about to do.
So he crater in the ground. and
Does he
just-
remain asleep?
The spell is broken, but he is unconscious, as the fall did do that times 5. Holy crap!
Did you kill him, man?
Possibly. Just in case, I'm going to immediately dispel the vapors of Altor. People need to see over there now. And then I'm going to fly.
Well, I could see through your eyes, so I saw what
Yes.
you did, and I'm. Oh shoot! And I'm making my way over
I'm going
there.
to fly down over to there. I'm going to get exactly within. I'm going to get 20 squares away from him and not a foot closer. And I'm going to cast the Crimson Bands of Cyterac to hold him there as long as I can.
All right, so you fully bind him, and he is bound. He still is unconscious, as
Just in case.
um,
I'll subtract 30 focus
before you
points.
hit him, you had 3 focus left.
I was
And
punching
10
Okay, he did retreat because we forced him to retreat.
I was
not
punching
because...
his little brain.
You were hitting him hard.
Good
and
job,
he was
man.
using focus for some big hits there. So you were doing some damage.
We actually did drive him off, guys. He talked big and all that, but we actually did drive him off. He just had to leave.
The chain strikes is really what nailed him down.
Yeah,
'Cause
that was-
that's, when he was down on his knees. That was
was
knocked him to
clutch.
10. If you got another one, you would have knocked him out. But Damon sucked at hitting. I told you, he can't hit squad.
He really needs to
Dang
get
it,
like
David.
an accuracy ability or something like that.
Does. So you guys effectively knock him down. He's chained up, and he's unconscious for a good minute as the helicopters are flying around, getting footage and everything. Just very, it's just everything's unwinding. Police and ambulances show up to escort the injured people. What do you do about Super? As he still is effectively pinned, and the hospitals may take him, and they might find their destiny.
I go with
Isn't
him.
very hard.
Yeah.
It won't be. He doesn't wear a mask, which is stupid.
Wear a mask if you're being a superhero.
I wear a hood and a mask and a lower.
I'm
face
gonna
covering
stay
mask.
with Super. I'm just gonna like, just say help him. Don't ask questions.
Okay. We'll try our best, but we might have to take him back because that injury looks like it needs special care.
I'm gonna start asking, like, what do you guys know about this guy? Why was this guy just, like, trying to figure out who the heck this guy was?
We know, we know a little, telepathically communicating this to you. We know a little bit. Basically, he used to work for the Wakefields, but something happened in which his son died.
Is there anything specific you want to learn from this guy?
If we can learn exactly why he blames the Wakefields, that would be excellent, and how he got his powers. Also, how did you get your powers? Because where we're from, these aren't super uncommon, but everyone else around here doesn't seem to have that.
All that will come.
Okay, but how he got his powers would be the most important.
I'm gonna use mind interrogation on him to try to, like, pick his mind apart.
He's unconscious and can't really do anything about it.
Yep.
So and his logic defense is terrible. You already know that. So
Yeah.
yeah, you break through his mind. Roll me still a logic check, because if you do get a fantastic, you get more complex information out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So you dive into his mind, and you see a somewhat younger Adonis. Not as built as before. He still is like very muscular, but not to where he currently is. And you can see him in similar guard clothes to the others that showed up here, kind of like your father. As he's kind of like working security, checking things out here, making sure everything's all right. When one of the like head scientists comes up, like, we're working on an experiment to augment traits of humans to enhance what is already there. And Adonis, you are in peak condition, be something similar to Captain America, super soldier, if you will. If you're willing, we know that with the current test we've ran, that you would survive the experiment. Does it increase my pay? Do I get it? Like, will it help my family off using? If you make it through the experiment, yes. If you don't, your family will still be alright. Alright, I'll do it then. They kind of put him through this experiment, and
They created someone strong than Captain America, it feels like.
they did. They essentially made a Hulk as they pump him full of chemicals, radiation, all kinds of things. As the experiment works, he makes it through and gains super strength and everything, durability, heightened senses, awareness, and all kinds of perks. But during the experiment, it seems as if something did go wrong, where some chief security were escorted away, and then later that day, it said that Damon was on site and fell into something that ended causing his death. Adonis isn't convinced 100%, as you can tell through these memories, that maybe Damon learned something he shouldn't have, and they wanted to keep it hidden. So that's why he's gone through this. His wife and the rest of his family moved out of America, out of New York, went back to Greece, leaving him here. And Adonis has been pinned and pointed as a mafia ringleader ever since the incident.
So he was the fall guy.
He was the fall guy. You also do learn through this interrogation that him and your father worked very closely, and they did work almost with the mafia of sorts, moving shipments and materials throughout the city.
On behalf of the Wakefields, or just do?
As far as ready is, yeah. Seems like it threw in for the Wakefields. And that is what you were able to interrogate out of his mind and learn.
There's not a chance that we're going to be able to keep this guy in prison.
As they take him, it's like, all right, we'll take him. Actually, I'd like to, as this is Mr. Wakefield, who was there at the very end, we may have something
Still holding.
in our facility we've been working on. He dabbled in something back at our place and stole it from us, so we, in preparation, have been making some kind of holding cell for him to contain someone of his physique. So he'd be better suited in one of our rehabilitation centers than in a typical prison. And he's an old friend of mine.
I assume there are some cops around.
Yes.
I'm going to look at one of the cops to make the decision. I'm not going to I'm not going to choose that.
We're just, Mr. Wakefield.
I'm gonna talk to the cops' minds. Into the cops' minds, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man is not to be trusted.
We don't know that for sure.
They kind of just, you're a respected guy, Mr. Wakefield, but trust me, we have the finest security. We'll make sure that we'll have some of your own men take watching. But make sure that we're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing. Again, you want to focus. He was a dear friend that went on the wrong path. As they're just like, we'll take him in, we'll talk to the chief, we'll go from there, Mr. Wakefield. All right. As they kind of haul him into like a heavy SWAT van and just,
Until he's put in there, I'm not releasing his crimson bands. Like, but right before they put in, I'm going to like just point up. I'm going to say, if with your authorization, officer, perhaps I can give him some form of a sedative right now. I don't know if it will work, but it may make it easy. It make him take longer to come to.
Anything to contain that monster, brute force would be worth it.
I'm going to cast the mists now because I can maintain concentration on that from further away.
All right, you cast the mist. He's unconscious, so I'll give you edge on that.
Sweet, glad to hear it. It's exactly the same. 17.
17. All right, so he
Does that break vigilance?
that does.
Okay.
So
He does have a lower vigilance than melee, thank goodness.
So he does
He
stay
won't-
unconscious.
He will remain, well, if he won't remain unconscious necessarily, but if he does wake up, he will remain stunned until I drop concentration, which I do not intend to do for basically as long as I can manage. I'm going to say, this should keep him at the very least docile and stunned for, I calculate about how tired I am and how long I'll be able to remain awake. 10 hours or so.
Well, we thank you all. I don't know what we call you. I mean, what are you? Vigilantes? You heroes for hire? What are you guys?
I was around, and I'm helping, and I thought I came to try to help out.
I feel like kind of like Spider-Man.
I'm going to start.
I mean, I
I'm gonna start
understand that. These two probably is like.
What are you talking about? Spider-Man's. If it's all right, but officers, I'm going to go help 5 people to the hospital now.
Go ahead. As like, there's some ambulances already that have taken. Some
Yes.
people are loading them up and like trying their best.
I
and
figured.
You're attending to Super. Will fast forward to about a week after the incident. As the news, there's plenty of news graphs. As granted, there was quite a bit of destruction here, but it was at a contained site where there wasn't a lot of.
We were in a
civilians.
junkyard, guys.
The junkyard. The only people that were in danger were the news people that showed up there. That really shouldn't have been there.
we told them to leave multiple times.
And the agents that showed up.
Which
You haven't rolled me a d6 yet. Roll me a d6, please.
You want this one?
4.
Out of all of that, there were. We had the 4 in the copter there. We had, I think, 6 agents there. We'll say that there were 10 people.
That you said 6 and 4. I'm just keeping track of how many you said.
4 dead, rest in injured and critical conditions.
That is a lot better than I anticipated based off of the situation. You're right, unless he is one of the 4.
Well, I mean,
Was he one of the 4? I would be aware.
when the helicopter crashed, he said they were dead, and there was 4 in the helicopter.
But maybe one of them survived. We don't know for sure.
We don't know, for sure. But a week has
I think
passed.
Super's dead.
Yes.
As Super has been taken into intensive care. Your father is in a coma for the time being.
Better than nothing.
As the news shows, just last week, what seems to be 5 superheroes showed up to the scene of the Wakefield incident, saving the 2 hostages and defeating the known villain, Adonis, who some are calling brute force. Are these heroes working for us, or are they have their own agenda? We'll tune in next time. Back to you, Jameson. I don't trust these heroes for 1 second. Nothing you can say will convince me that they are here to save this city. You know what I have to say? They're menaces, okay? They mean no good. If we've learned anything from the media, superheroes only want money and power. Take it from me, folks, that you can only trust your local law, never the heroes. They will betray you one day. That's it from me, J. Jonah Jameson. We'll see you next time. As it closes out, as you guys are battered and injured, but imagine, only a d6.
6.
Stressed out of your minds, you all have passed your exams.
Yay!
Pass your spring exams as the teacher is handing them back to all of you and just, all right, class, looks like the average was about an 80. So congratulations on your exams. You have studied very hard on this. I'm very proud of all of you. That deserves a party. So we brought in some pizza and snacks, and we're gonna turn on a little movie for you guys.
Yeah. I start pulling out my book to read while the movie's playing.
She turns on. Funny enough, the movie is Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I still haven't seen it.
As it plays, Reggie, what do you do at this time as you guys are in the classroom?
Am I in their class now?
You are in this class.
You would recognize our minds, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
You know exactly who we are.
You guys have no idea who I am, but I've got that connection with you guys. So this is like a week later?
Yeah, like a week later, that things have passed. There haven't been really any other instances of like this major level. But you guys have passed your classes, and afterwards, now you've like pinpointed like, wait a minute, this is so-and-so. These guys go to my school. I know these people. And like after, now it's like your real time to actually talk to them.
He's still in intensive care.
Intensive care, kind of like Damon was.
So I'm gonna, of course, in their minds. Are you guys what's up?
You still have this connection.
Just like I'm currently sitting curled up in a corner with my hood on, just like reading. Just like as soon as you say I like freeze.
There's a lot for you guys to learn about me.
What? Is this normal here?
Where are you?
I mean, it's too light in this class. I thought you would.
I never met you. I'm still confused as to what happened there. None of them have been able to tell me what happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm blind, like that guy. I've got some cool little powers. Probably not the same way you guys got your powers, but
Yeah.
something that.
Could we start with what's your name?
Oh, I'm Jason.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
I'm Mark.
I'm Andres.
Nice to meet you guys. So, you guys new heroes too? I just figured out my powers not too long ago.
I mean, not exactly.
We have a bit of an interesting story.
I can't wait to hear it.
Meanwhile, somewhere else, we enter into a very industrial building as someone is walking down just. So we have Adonis back, right? We were able to get a few samples. We may be able to recreate something from it, but we know that with Adonis, we may be able to create more meta-humans of sorts. Good. Is there a way we can make a profit off of this? I think so, sir. Good. Let me know the process. As this is where we'll end season 1 of Marvelous Origins.
Woo! Adonis is terrifying.
He is absolutely terrifying.
Absolute menace.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. We have our new addition to the team, Reggie and Jason. And so tune in for season 2, where we'll find out what happens with this new group, what new developments happen. So we'll check you guys out later on Dungeon Big Nuts. Bye.
See you. Oh wow, that was intense.
That was very intense. Holy crap.
Keep on your toes there.
You did. You kept us more than just on our toes. I will say that.
I didn't get that hurt. That was mostly because I was busy flying back and forth between keeping people from dying.